What are continents? I showed you here. Continents are big land masses, big chunks of land, and many countries together are combined to form a continent. It is huge land masses. Actually, all the continents were far apart, spread apart here and there, but gradually with the there you will read in higher classes tectonic movements and all are there. So with gradually the plates, the tectonic plates of the big land masses, they slided and they came together to form continents, and they came together to form the continents. So what do we know about our continent? I'll teach you about our continents. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica, and Europe. Let me show you the geographical condition where which continent is situated where on the globe. Let me show you. This chunk is known as Asia. This whole where India is there, China is there, and there Saudi Arabia is there. This is known as Asia. This is Australia. This is also known as the Prisoner's Island. Earlier, in very early times, those who were banished or those who were to be given punishment, they were sent here to Australia. Then this is North America. This continent is known as North America. It is situated near Pacific Ocean and towards the northern hemisphere. This is South America. Little bit of South America is near the equator, and the rest of South America is in the southern hemisphere, and it is surrounded by South Pacific Ocean at one side and South Atlantic Ocean on the other. This is known as South Africa. The South Africa is very much nearer to Asia, and it is surrounded by Atlantic Ocean at one side, Indian Ocean at the other, and Southern Sea at the below. And this is Antarctica. The southern continent, which is frozen, is known as Antarctica, where very less people they reside, and it is surrounded by Southern Sea. And then we come to Europe. Topmost part, nearer to the North Pole, this portion is known as the Europe. It is known as Europe. It is written here, see, Europe, Europe. This portion is known as Europe. It is on the topmost northern part of Asia, to the somewhat northern part of South Africa, and it is to the uppermost tip of the northern hemisphere. And that is why in Europe we can see it is too much of snowfall is there, and always the seas or always the rivers are frozen and all. So this is very much nearer to the pole. That is why it is too much cold region. This region is too much cold. So I will explain you. So I will explain about the life and about how people live there in the video. So watch the video carefully. I have shown you the physical location of the planet, of the continents. Now I will narrate you your chapter in this video. So watch carefully. Asia. Asia is the largest of the 5 continents on planet Earth in area and population. The continent is situated almost entirely north of the equator, except for some Southeast Asian islands. Asia is connected to Africa by Isthmus of Suez and borders Europe. Along the Ural Mountains and across the Caspian Sea. About 48 countries form a part of this continent, including India, China, Singapore, Bahrain, Nepal, Bhutan, Cambodia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, etc. Believed to be the cradle of human civilization, Asia is a thriving place of varieties of cultures, traditions, art, and craft. Asia has a blend of beautiful culture, glorious mountains, fascinating cities, rainforest, and world-class facilities. From the tropical climate and the tempting cuisine to the pulsing nightlife, there's something for everyone in Asia. Asia is the birthplace of many religions such as Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Sikhism, Zoroastrianism, and many more, with a variety of celebrations done across Asia. Asia is known to be the biggest producer of rice in the world. This continent also has the highest peak above the sea level, the Mount Everest, which is 8,848 meters above sea level, and the longest continuous stretch of sandy desert, the Arabian Desert. The largest sea in Asia is the Caspian Sea, and the longest river is the Yangtze in China. The Caspian Sea has land borders on all its sides, which you must have seen in the introducing part of this video. Abu Dhabi, Mumbai, Beijing are the thriving business centers of this continent, Asia. Africa. This is the second largest continent and is made up of 54 countries located on the equator. It consists of countries like Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Somalia, etc. It has a lot of natural beauty and holds varied cultures within it. Africa also has the river Nile in Egypt, which is the longest river in the world. Africa has many precious metals underground. Gold, chromium, platinum, and even diamonds are found here. Africa is also home to 4 of the fastest land animals on the earth: the cheetah, blue wild beast, lion, and the gazelle. Besides this, Africa is a rich source of wildlife North America, with Atlantic Ocean on its east, Arctic Ocean on the north, and Pacific Ocean on its west. This continent includes 3 large countries: Canada, Mexico, and United States of America. The main languages spoken here are English, Spanish, and French. If you are visiting this continent, then a few places of interest are the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, Mount Rushmore, and Mexican Desert. South America, located under North America, this continent is made up of 12 countries, the largest of which is Brazil. It also has the second longest river in the world, the Amazon River, and Mount Aconcagua, which is second highest mountain in the world after the Mount Everest. Spanish is the most common language, followed by English, Portuguese, and Dutch. If you are visiting South America, a few places that you must see are Machu Picchu, the Amazon River, and the Easter Islands in Chile. They are worth sightseeing. Australia. This is an island continent, as it is surrounded by water on all sides. It is also the only continent consisting of only one country. Australia has 6 states and 2 territories. The main language spoken here is English. The native people of this place were called Aboriginals. 2/3 of Australia is covered by vast, dry, and empty land, which is known as outbacks. Antarctica. Antarctica, the icy continent Antarctica is the Earth's southernmost continent and has the South Pole in it. Surrounded by the Southern Ocean, it is covered by thick ice and holds 90% of the Earth's ice. Very few people and animals live around here. Penguins and seals are some animals that can be seen in this place. Europe, with Mediterranean Sea to its south, Atlantic Ocean to its west, and Arctic Ocean to the north, Europe is said to be the world's richest continent. Consisting of 50 countries, this continent had ancient civilization as well. It was also the center where World War I and World War II broke out. Many languages like Greek, Latin, French, German, English, Spanish, etc. are spoken in Europe. A few places to visit in Europe include Rome, Paris, London, Amsterdam, and Berlin. Europe has the world's largest country, Russia, and the smallest country, the Vatican.